authorized age.
So, I got my package today, which is my 3D printer. I have a lot of work to do to put this thing together, but it looks intact considering it came from Hong Kong, I believe. The only concerning thing is there's a slight dent right there. But it doesn't look too bad. And I noticed when I moved it, there sounded like something metal in there kind of clinking around. I don't know. When the delivery person delivered it, she's carrying it on the side, so... Anyways, I'm going to get this thing opened up, and we'll go from there. Now, let me get some lights on here. Alright. See if I can do this one-handed. I think the thing about DHL, I think they open up all your stuff and go through it. I don't know if it's a security thing or what. I think the last thing I got from DHL was my... What was it? I think it may have been my Turnigy Mobius gimbal. And I think there was something in there that said checked for security or something. Some kind of sticker. See if I can find the crease here. So, from what I read, it's I heard that this thing was a lot of work to put together. But, unlike a lot of them, I don't think there's any soldering or anything involved. I think they simplified it, which... Either way, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I mean, I solder on a regular basis, so... Alright. So, looks like we have some cables with a switch. I didn't really clear a spot to set all this stuff. I did print the documentation that was online. Or they got emailed to me, because I have never played with the 3D printer. This will be my first. And basically I got it so I can print my own little custom parts and whatnot. And of course we have the plexiglass frame. And if you look here, this is the setup that I got. It has the, of course, the LED screen and Geeetech or Geeetech. I think it's Geeetech. So, yeah. So, oh wow, sure looks scratched up a bit. That may be just the plastic. Let's see what else underneath here. Yeah, so as you can see, I have a lot of stuff to go through. I'm not going to film the whole thing. I just wanted to just kind of unbox it to kind of give you guys an idea of the project I'll be working on. And hopefully I can shoot some videos on it, either putting it together or even just putting it to use. And look forward to learning my 3D printer and learning the whole process of it. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So as it sits, I don't really have a workspace. The thing is bigger than I pictured. Originally, it's going to be probably sitting right there in that corner. once it's put together, but I need to find a place to put it, so I'm going to have to move my multi-rotors and probably put that card table to use and use that as my little build station. I'll probably move it closer to my workbench where I can hover my lights over it and stuff. So here it all is laid out. A lot of little bags. What concerns me is a lot of them are numbered, but there's a lot that are not. They just have little barcodes on them. So I'm not sure why they number all of them. Anyways, it looks fairly complete. I just there's no way to really know. It's kind of cool. They threw in a little tool set. Of course, you know, I have tons of these little tools, but it never hurts to have another. And anyways, this was a really good price. I guess because you have to build it yourself, but I think I paid $360 for it. I know there's some online that you can get a little cheaper. I think around $319 or something, but I just like the package that this had with the LED screen, and that even comes with a full spool of filament. And then I also ordered a ABS spool. Couple things I didn't like. This tray here, all the trays were right side up in the box, and they were all layered, and you just pulled them out, which was great. And then I got to the last tray, which was, I don't think it was this one. Yeah, maybe it was this one. Yeah, it had the motors and stuff. This one was upside down, and everything was just loose there on the bottom of the box. And to top it off, when I pulled it out, I noticed there were holes. So that concerns me. I did not look at the bottom of the box when I got the package because it was right side up. So I'm hoping I didn't lose anything. I wish I would have seen that a lot sooner. I would have said something to the delivery person, but I guess what can you do? I don't know. It's there's no way to really know if I'm missing anything or not. Surely, nothing fell out of there, but there's no way of really knowing. It just irritates me. I've dealt with DHL in the past, and they've always done good work, but this is pretty frustrating. I'm not too happy with that. And that's not a thin bottom either. So they either stuck that on something that jabbed through it, or they turned it upside down and stacked something on top of it that jabbed through it. Either way, the thing is, if the tray had been right side up like all the others, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But because the tray was upside down on the bottom and everything was just scattered all around the bottom of the box, it does concern me. So now I'm paranoid. But until I get this thing put together, there's really nothing I can do to know if I have all the pieces or not. But anyways, I guess we'll see. So a couple things to note. The heat bed actually came with the glass, which is pretty cool, because I noticed most of these kits, they required the buyers to go to a hardware store and have a piece of glass cut. I guess because they didn't want to bother shipping a piece of glass, but this one came with the kit, which is pretty cool. I will have to go back and look, because I could have sworn that the ad said that the plastic parts were they were injected. They weren't 3D printed. which would make them tougher, more durable. And looking at these plastic pieces, you can tell right away that they're 3D printed just by looking at all the ribs on them and stuff. I mean, they're pretty solid, but still, I could have sworn that the ad said that that it was injected plastic, and that was one of the reasons I pulled the trigger on this kit. But I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and look and update you, because I probably looked at literally hundreds of 3D printer kits. So the other thing was this acrylic frame. Anyways, it's the instruction manual, and I thumbed through it, and it basically gives a inventory of all the pieces that came with the kit, but there's absolutely no instructions on how to put it together. But I knew that just from other kits and other reviews and stuff. Apparently there's a whole lot of online resources. Also, when I bought this, they did send me an email, right after I paid for it, that had links of some documentation and also some YouTube videos on how to put it together. So I'm probably going to have to move a computer in here. All I have is that little one over there. I don't know if that one will do or not. I do have my tablet. Maybe I can do that. But anyways, so yeah, don't expect a lot of documentation when you buy a kit like this. Most of your resources are going to be online anyway. But anyways, I guess back to work. So I've gone through the documentation that was sent to me in my email, and the videos, links, and basically they go over 3D printing fundamentals, how to do your design, stuff software based, but there's absolutely nothing about how to put this monstrosity together. The only somewhat instructions are just pictures with numbers, and I guess that's what they expect people to just throw this stuff together, just using a black and white picture with some numbered parts, I guess. Nothing in detail. So it looks like I'm going to be doing some searches to see if there's some detailed information on this thing. That is pretty frustrating. I know some of the other people that had bought these kits said that it was not an easy task, that the information was pretty vague, but they didn't really say it was just a picture with numbers vague. So I guess I am going to have to start doing some digging and see if I can figure out how to put this thing together right without making any mistakes with the pretty vague instructions that I got. So anyways, I'll keep you updated. So I'm not really off to a very good start. As I pulled the main piece out, this is the main frame piece, it was broken right here. Luckily it didn't break, bend and crack somewhere over here because of it. But yeah, that's a bummer. I don't know if I can glue that. I guess I could contact the company and see if they'll send me another one. Either way, it just it kind of blows. I wasn't real fond of the whole acrylic frame idea to start with, but it's amazing that the glass made it, but the acrylic didn't. So anyways, I guess I'll find some kind of fix for it. I mean, I don't see any pieces missing. I mean, it's a clean break. I might be able to super glue it or something. I just don't know what it's going to do. for the reliability and sturdiness of it. I won't know until I get it put together anyway.